Oh, hey there. Just a quiet Saturday afternoon. I'm looking at my ballot for the leadership race and trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing. And now you might be laughing, thinking, well, we know what Joey thinks. He's a big Leslyn Lewis supporter, and I am. She is the only social conservative voice in this campaign. Do not be deceived by any other half truths that are out there, but she is the only social conservative voice, and so she will be getting my number one vote for sure, no questions asked. The challenge I have is am I going to give anybody else a vote? And I thought I'd just run through the names on the list here, give you a couple thoughts for what they're worth, and you can do as you please, of course. Scott Aitchison, don't really know the guy that well. I'm not overly impressed with him. I read some of his emails, I read some of his posts. He's not a social conservative. I won't be putting him down at all. Roman Baber, I'm still thinking about, not quite sure what to do with the guy. I kind of like his enthusiasm, but again, not a social conservative, so probably not going to get a vote. Patrick Brown, boldface lied to social conservatives in Ontario in the last leadership campaign there, and I'm just not interested in that. And so he wouldn't get my vote anyway. And besides, apparently he's not a social conservative anymore. So maybe he'll flip on that again. I'm not sure. But either way, his name is not getting a check from me. Jean Charest, I've known of Jean Charest. I've been following him since back in the Mulroney era. There's been years where I've appreciated him. These aren't one of those years. I think he's properly representing what's wrong with the Conservative Party. That this big tent concept just doesn't work because the progressives have no appetite for allowing any kind of social conservative thought to percolate through this party's policies, and for those reasons, there's no hope of actually getting social conservative policies through as long as that exists. So I guess I appreciate Charest because he's exposed that to people, and hopefully they've been paying attention to that, especially those of you who consider yourselves social conservatives. And then that leaves us with Pierre. I'm not sure what to do with Pierre Poilievre. Full disclosure, I live in his riding. I've had elections where I have voted for him and other elections where I haven't, mainly because I just do not appreciate the journey he's been on, abandoning his social conservative roots. He seems consumed with being the next Stephen Harper, and in my opinion, Stephen Harper did probably as much, if not more, damage than any other conservative leader when it comes to social conservative issues. Free votes don't work on issues of social conservative issues. We need leadership. We need someone who can stand and make a strong argument like Leslyn can, and someone that will actually move the ball downfield on social conservative issues. And Pierre seems convinced to be running away from those issues. And that disappoints me, quite frankly, as much as I like the guy and appreciate how hard he works in his riding and for his people. That being said, I might put him as number 2 still. Probably not, but we'll see where that goes. Anyway, those are a few thoughts. Take them for what they're worth. Looking forward to September and seeing the results. And man, oh man, will it be exciting if and when Leslyn Lewis is announced as our new leader, and someone who I really do believe will change the whole trajectory of where our politics in this country are going. And to me, that could be a very exciting time. Anyway, there you go. For what it's worth, those are my thoughts.